bitches, every city in my tribe. Look behind. Booty dominate the world, peaches ripe.
Say it in the comments. I don't. How do you want to talk? You can join the Discord server in my bio. Hello.
Hi. So I guess I'll just start with I want to boost and give you guys props for putting up with that stuff. Like that comment section is always going to be emotionally traumatizing, and I get it. Like, you know, like at some point, you know, you just have to ignore it. You know, I think that to say that purity and modesty culture is not just a direct relation to grape culture is being a little too soft. I don't mean to, you know, this has been a thing I've been on, but like men in this chat, guys, like if you don't realize that your shit is a red flag, then you don't belong at the adult table. Like there's a difference between good faith discussions about what you think might be going on, but like just because you think it's a dog whistle or a smoke signal to your fellow sexist douchebags doesn't mean that everyone else in the chat doesn't think that you dressed for the Met Gala in all red flags. So like just realize that like when they're trying to have this talk like this, like that you have to respect the boundaries of the conversation. You know, the women are talking, so don't just say silly shit that doesn't apply to the conversation in the comments, like, because it's just not worth hearing. Anyway,
I do give toxic masculinity and misogyny awards to some of my guests.
Well, and what's crazy,
more often than I would like.
Well, and what's crazy about that is that, like, I really do think they don't realize that it's a red flag. Like, even when you tell them, right, they're like, this is just my feeling. This is just my opinion. When really all it is a sexist talking point.
Yeah.
Right. And they haven't even taken the time to actually invest in what that would mean. That's why so many fucking scumbag dudes only turn when they have a daughter or when they have a wife. Right. The only time they will be even willing to turn towards respecting women's ability to have control over their own life is when it's some woman related to them.
Yeah.
You know, it's like grandpa who only likes the black kid that's in his family.
Yeah, Belle, didn't you have that guy, was it today or yesterday, where he was pretty much saying like if women don't want to be seen as sex objects, like don't shake your ass online. And then you were calling him out on it, and he's like, what? Like he wasn't even aware of it.
Yeah, when he kept saying like, I didn't say that. Someone made a clip and posted it of like literally like him saying I didn't say that, and then they would play exactly what he said he didn't say. It's actually hilarious because there were so many things that like I was like, you literally just said this, and he's like, I didn't say that, and I was like, okay, well I can't fucking yeah, I literally did, but yeah.
I even had one guy come on here tonight who said that, you know, where's a man's voice in this whole abortion discussion? Like, why doesn't he get a say?
Well,
I know, right? Like, I was like, oh, really?
Yeah. I think that just I mean, like, men get a very unnecessary say. Like, and again, I'm not trying to say that like men shouldn't be included in the discussion, but it's like when people say that they're not allowed they're not allowed in other spaces. It's not that you're not allowed. It's just that you're not entitled to like control how it works, right? Like as a man, I know I'm welcome in this space, but I also know that I have respect for the boundaries of this space, right? Like there's nobody here trying to kick me out because I'm a man. the things that would get me kicked out of this community is not respecting the boundaries of this community, you know? And so like, I come in like from a very like pro-choice, how is it any of your business what somebody, you know, like on demand and without exception, you know, but I'm not here to tell women about that. I'm here to be like, dude, you know, like, dudes, let's be serious. Like when you say stuff that makes you sound stupid, it's a red flag. There was a guy talking about how he's against modesty and purity culture, but he also thinks that most men like a woman with a low body count. You know, and those things don't add up. Or like I talked to this guy who was pro-life in his live, but it turns out that he has room for exceptions. And so what his actual values are pro-choice. But because he's identified with pro-life, he doesn't realize it, right? Because the pro-life movement has no room for legal abortion, like zero.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And like to take a nuanced
moral standard of how a woman should act, do I think there should be an exception?
Right. And so like I think people get confused because like they think that elements of pro-choice stuff is a good idea, but they don't recognize that the path to pro-life doesn't make room for that. I mean, we live in a place where, you know this, I'm sorry, but we live in a place where abortion is legal. And there are still contraception deserts. There are still places in states where it might be 100, 200 miles for the nearest healthcare that women need. And that's with it legal. Like any weakening of the legality, and all of a sudden you're going to have hundreds of miles of places where women can't get necessary health care. Anyway, that was it. I don't mean to talk you over, but I just want to put that out there that you know, those are important distinctions.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
You know, because it's bad faith to say that you are pro. Yeah.
No, we appreciate a pro-choice man.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, but you're right. This dude.
But I do want to get one more debate going, so I'm gonna let the next guest in. But I did give you a follow, and you're welcome. Okay, bye. Anytime.
I'm so fucking cute, bitch.